Hey, what's up, people? Welcome back to a part two. Shame on the mess. Shame on the mess. Shame on the mess. So, we're going to get into it. We got some Her World stuff to go over. Her World found in their inbox two more privacy complaints. Now, I think what's interesting is what Lone Entourage was saying, where they're like, hey, Jessica Messica is a person that is a channel geared towards out in other people's secrets, right? Like that is what her channel is about. It's literally, hey, if you have a secret and she gets a hold of it, then she outs it online. So then why are you sending privacy complaints, privacy strikes? It's the same thing, complaint or strike. Some people are like, no, it's a privacy complaint, not a strike, but it's the same thing. A privacy complaint is the same as a privacy strike because the intention is the same, to get content that you don't want online offline. So when you put out a strike, well, it's supposed to be a right to copyright strike, but a lot of people use it to get rid of content that they don't like, either about somebody they know, family member, whatever, or just about themselves, or about an idea. It's the same intention if you put in a privacy complaint, aka privacy strike. Your intent is to get that material off of the internet. That is what the intent was. So you can call it a privacy complaint all you want, but the intent is, hey, I want this stuff off of the internet and I want other people to see it. So it's very ironic that a person who's geared their channel about talking endlessly about other people and making up these wild accusations and stories is so hypocritical that they are sending privacy complaints, aka strikes. The other thing that I found annoying and wrong is, well, there's a lot of things. But hey, let me say hello to you people. It ain't that. What's up? Doriel, Mindful Edna, Marie, what's going on? Leonie, Jamie Katz, how you doing? Her World, good morning to you. Yes, it leads up to your channel getting taken down. It does. It does. Yeah, you're welcome, the statue of Litter B. You're very welcome. So we're gonna take a look at some more Her World stuff. Yeah, because Her World has put out some stuff last night in regards to Barney and whatnot. So let's take a look at that. Then we're gonna take a look at some other things, and then we'll look at more of the Barney stuff, because Barney likes to play this game where whatever you say about her, she'll strike you for it, but you shouldn't strike her. She could call Jacqueline Sue a crackhead, use her photos, do whatever, call me all types of names, offensive things, but it's all good. But if you put her photo up, hey, it's a goddamn problem. Woodgrow, hello. We got Marie F. What's up? Kathy Love, Nikki D. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Barney deleted another live. You got it though. I see. Well, post it up. What's up, everybody? Don't accuse people of being pedos with no proof. Well, that proof is coming tonight, Crackhead Olympics, because we got a GG stream. I want to know, why the hell would you open a folder that's labeled CP and then you're disappointed because it's pictures of an adult male? Why would it's a folder that says CP on it? So we already know in your mind, it should be child prawn. So you shouldn't open it. We know that in your mind it's child prom because you said that there was a picture of adult male. So we already have that idea. Who in their right mind, what kind of idiot is gonna open up a folder marked child prawn in it? Disgusting, a disgusting loser. So we're gonna do that stream tonight. We're gonna replay that. That was originally from a panel where GG confessed he opened up the CP folder, but alas, it was not what he wanted to take a look at. It was an adult. So we're gonna go over that tonight. But for this, we're gonna excuse you yourself there, Crackhead Olympics. Get the hell out of here. And we're gonna get back into the Barney stuff. We're waiting for some people to join here, but hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Also, I wanted to show some people are making some comments here, like talking about Art of the Troll. Where did I see that? Because it was pretty funny, it made me laugh. Who was it? It was so silly. So silly. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a second here. Let's play this while we're looking for it. Oh, my bad, my bad. You know what? I actually didn't share it. You know what? When I'm doing multiple things at one time, point in time, and then this happens, give me a second here. So here we go. I didn't share this, things happen.
Oh yeah, it's a hate page. It's obviously a hate page. It's not like a joking page. That's why I keep bringing up the gaining gird, because I feel like the gaining gird is like a joking page, and they try to like be friends with the gaining gird, and that's another person that I was kind of iffy about as well. Not to show y'all right now, but I was kind of messages of Hannibal after I told him about her world. I'm talking about messages because, like I said, I also did feel some type of way, guys. I felt some type of way, so I personally messaged Hannibal about him supporting them, and I like he didn't know what the fuck was going on. Also, everyone, Hannibal Hurl is not a troll page like Gaining Gird. Like Gaining Gird is not sitting here spewing out straight hate and blaming one content creator for everything that's going on in the community. Like they are nothing to compare. They are seriously a hate page. It's actually an obsession, that page. But I'm gonna show the messages.
Who is this? This is Barney, aka Julie Rosanna, aka Kermit the Frog, using Jacqueline Sue's profile picture.
Okay. So basically, this was like after I messaged him about him commenting on their post, because there was another post that they commented. So there was also I'm blocked
What
from
the
commenting
hell?
on their shit, so all my comments are gone. So there was a comment left basically, and then someone tagged Hannibal in it and was like, "Oh, Hannibal says like you should go outside or some shit or whatever, some shit."
Okay. So,
Basically, this is after the first message. She's like, "I'm not sure what that was all about. I simply don't want any issues, but what's going on with them?" He thought that Ariel was her. Okay. Then I told him everything. It's a whole fucking paragraph, long ass messages. Don't want to get into that. Then he's like, "Thank you for knowing," because I was like, I don't even think Hannibal knows what's going on in the comments. That's what I said. I also said that on live. He was like, "Thank you for knowing I stay in my lane for the most part. I thought we were cool," because, like I said, he thought that we weren't cool because I had tagged him in a post. Basically, I would have just DM'd you. He didn't know until now. This was sent on the 14th. It is now the 17th. Then I told him about the whole. Also, yeah, this is how you know that like Hurl World is a hate page, because their threat, like they were so shook that they wanted to call the cops on people. They wanted to pretend that they were calling CPS.
Is that even true? I don't think her world did that. Her world, is that even true? Like the way how Barney on Ariel is trying to make her world into someone they're not is the same typical bullshit that happens on the internet. Somebody brings up something, they tell a lie, and then each of them go on their channels and perpetuate the lie. And unfortunately, on the internets, when you keep doing something like that, it sticks in people's minds. Now, the lie for somehow becomes what people think of you. And I find it completely disgusting that that happens, but this is exactly what they're trying to do to her world.
Hannibal goes, they should not call the cops or CPS on anyone Carmen.
All right, we got Vimy Vice Pastels in the back. Let me add
Let me
you.
add you.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey Monty, hi everybody.
Hey, hey. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm hanging in there. How about you?
I'm good. We got a little bit
I'm
of
good.
I guess
We got a little bit
echo on your
I
end.
guess, echo on your end.
Okay, let me move the phone or something. How about now?
Let me see.
Still echo?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still echo, Monty? Okay, it's
Yeah.
probably because I got my charger in. How about now?
Okay, let's see. Hey, Target
Okay, let's see. Hey, phone.
Still
Hey
the same
y'all.
thing.
Still the same thing.
Okay, I'll exit and I'll come back, see if that helps.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, no
Welcome
problem.
everybody just
And
coming
welcome
in.
everybody just coming in.
Yeah, yeah. If she has earbuds or something, that'll be great because yeah, the echoing is just too much. So what was being said, they're just trying to set you up as a person who is a cop caller and CPS caller and people. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to set you up as a person who is deranged, is what they're trying to do.
Is a bitch. Then they go, they're gonna
Hey
get caught
Mary,
up in
what's
some
up?
dumb stuff doing that. What's wrong with just reacting and sharing your opinion? Boom. These were the messages after I low key myself, like I said, felt some type of way. So I messaged Hannibal personally.
Okay, so she's bringing other creators in on this. Okay, we'll see how that turns out and whatnot. One thing I've learned is to avoid many interactions, as much interactions as possible. All right, so Horwell says, well, Barney's talking about the troll video with audio. No one reported anyone or called police. It's audio I worked into a video because I thought it was funny. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. But yeah, the way how they're trying to paint you out to be is just rather vile and disgusting. Let me put something else up on the screen here while we wait for Miami Voice to come back because this was put out by you by Miami Vice, and let me put that on the screen right now. So it says right here, if Jessica Messica were a man and he admitted to going around sharing a woman's XXS videos she shared in a private setting, watching it in Discord, making fun of it, and admitting he did it because he was mad revenge. Because if you don't know, yesterday, allegedly, supposedly, Jessica Messica admitted that she did it because she was mad, which is, of course, revenge porn. And that same girl revealed that they were talking to each other, dating, whatever. He would be canceled instantly, or at the very least, people would take it more seriously. The double standards are gross. Yeah, there are a lot of double standards. When S Jam's pictures or video of him with his PP out is being displayed by Ariel G or Barney, it's okay. But if S Jam was supposed to do that, if Nader was supposed to do that, then it's not okay, right? But yeah, Jessica Messica keeps doing that to Miami Vice Pastels and is pushed underneath the rug. Miami Vice, are you back? You're back. You're back. Welcome back.
Hey, is my audio okay now?
Let me check. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
All right. So Hurl World says that was after they started going IRL and texting threats to people. Yeah, they have been texting threats to people. Let me bring that up because that's another one where Herwell has there's a video of somebody who knows who gave out their number to the crew because you know there is the crony crew, Jessica Messica's. I don't even want to say the name what they call themselves because I think it's so inappropriate. But you know how they call themselves Mexicans. But let me go to her world again and show you that what is literally happening with this video. This is a video where threats by text are being done. So please, people, be aware like this is actually happening. If you want to read that, you can slow it down and read it. Okay, you know what? I'll just read it. So it's some things like, "You so much, I swear, you most genuine person. I know how it feels to be sleeping all day, like you want to get out of bed and be productive, but you physically and mentally can't. It's not like you're purposefully trying to be unproductive. Your body just can't physically do what they want it to do. Sometimes we feel like we have the world on our shoulders and everything comes at us all at once. You've been through so much, and sometimes it takes a while for our bodies to fully process trauma. This may be your body's way of trying to rest." Okay, side note, I've been watching Jessica's streams lately. This is from May the 2nd now. Because of the Breezy drama, what's up with her mod Tiny Dancer? Then it goes, "Just checking in on you. Hope you're okay doing hope you're doing well." Then they says, "Why are you giving my number out to people for them to threaten me? I'm not involved in any of this. I want no part of it." So, of course, a person who has been around the crew, the Jessica Messica squad, decided to distance themselves. And whenever you try and distance yourself, what do? They come after you. We saw this with Kayla Marie. We saw this with Soil. We see this with Luxie. We see this with a lot of people where every single time you try and leave, it's like they want to jump you out, like it's a gang or something.
Yep.
You gotta get threatened. Just leave the person alone. Don't give out their number. I think this person said something underneath this video. Let me try and bring it up here.
Yeah, so for some context, this is a person I know through the old private Jessica Discord. And basically, the messages that you just read, Monty, she was very helpful, and checking on people. She was always real cool, like, as you could see from the blue messages. And I believe they thought that this person was her worlder, you know, doing some trolling, and she
Mm-mm.
isn't or wasn't. I don't know who her world is, but I don't think it's that person. They just like to randomly assume.
Yeah, and then start threatening, right?
Yeah.
That's the stupidity of the massacre crew. They're just
Yes.
idiotically randomly assume somebody is her world and then just viciously go after this person. That's what they do.
Yeah.
So yeah, so to give let's read exactly what this poor person. So it's I eat Beeble was the person. And they said, "Just a little background for everyone. My number was given to one person. As you can see in the blue text, I have always been supportive and kind to them. I truly thought we were friends. In fact, I never thought we had an issue. Unfortunately, because their friends didn't like me, they no longer liked me. I somehow was accused of being hurled, and next thing I know, I was being sent these texts. Like I said, the only person who had my number was the person I was texting in blue. Because of these texts, I had to change my number. While in Discord, I was very open about my past struggles with alcohol and getting sober. I shared my story with everyone, not thinking it would be used against me. I'm not even going to say who the person is in blue because I don't want them to get hate. Just because they do me wrong doesn't mean I have to do the same." Well, that's sweet. Frankly, I'm putting this out there so people can see what's going on behind the scenes and keep all their info private. Well, yeah, you see, this is what happens. So, anybody who's in that crew right now, you go against the wave, you disagree, you're getting jumped out like this. They're gonna come after you. All right, so then we have a lot of people saying a lot of things like Gina says, "I'm sorry that happened to you. Girl World is a snake pit, and the more anonymous you can stay, the better. Like right down to a fake name and everything." Exactly, because people are getting doxxed the left, right. and sent her with all this stuff. So basically, IE people gave their number to one person, and that person gave the number to the crew, and the crew started making the threats, which is completely sick. Got anything to add, Miami?
I mean, no, that pretty much explains what happened. There's people in the chat too.
Yes, yes, I see them. But yeah, this is the reality of things. It's like they want to jump you out like it's a goddamn gang. Yeah, you better stay in the crew for life, or else this is what we're
Yeah,
gonna do to you.
like we on The Sopranos.
Yeah, yeah, it's like yeah, Sopranos. You know, you're with the crew and you stay with the crew, and that's pretty much it. It's really ridiculous that this is happening, but this is what's been happening behind the scenes. So just beware if you're part of the crew now and you want to leave. Well, tough shit to you. I also want to bring up another thing. I'm still concerned about these cats. Like, whatever happened to these cats? Like, the first cat was given away. You know about the cats?
Beans. Beans, she gave to a guy that lived in her neighborhood.
Yeah.
Not gave, but let him keep Beans. And when she got out of rehab, she just never went to get Beans. She was saying to me, rather, that she was nervous and felt awkward going over there by herself. So I said, why don't you take your mom or, your daughters or something with you to go visit Beans or get Beans? And she was like, yeah, I know, blah, blah, blah. It was just like excuses. And she just never went to get Beans.
Yeah, yeah, and she got rid of that cat when she was going through the whole like rehab type of thing, right? Is what I heard. And then yeah,
Well,
she go
because
ahead.
she was saying that her mom didn't want to
Yeah, the
have to,
cat.
keep an animal. So when she moved in with her mom, so she was like, I'm just gonna leave it with this guy in our neighborhood, and I'll go pick Beans up when I'm, done with rehab. But that just never happened.
Yep, and then she got another cat, the black cat with like the white stripe on the
I
on the
don't know
face.
anything about
What
that.
was
That's
that cat called? Like Squishy or something like that? Her world. What was the second cat called?
yeah, Squishy. I saw that on a community post, but I don't know deets about it.
Okay, whatever happened to Squishy?
I'm not sure.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, yeah, we need to find out what the hell happened to Squishy because she has a third cat right now, and that cat is a Siamese cat.
Mm.
So I'm kind of concerned, as in, what the hell's up with these cats? Like, what the hell is going on? Why she has a third cat now? So whatever happened to Squishy, and why is it this is literally paralleling what's going on with Foodie Beauty?
Could it
Because
be
there's so
that
many
they're
some
both?
similarities, huh?
Oh my God. Could it be that they're both narcissists and that's what narcissists do with animals? Could it be? Say it's not so. Foodie and Jessica are narcissists. Who would have ever thought?
Right? It's like I'm very concerned, but not a lot of eyes have been on the whole cat situation. She talks a lot of shit about other people, but yet has this whole situation with three cats in a matter of months, but she's talking shit about other people. And
Exactly.
like it's the hypocrisy for me. The hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play the Lone Entourage video while we gather our thoughts here. So if you didn't know, Lone Entourage made a video. Who would have thought this was coming? Cough, cough. I did. I thought this was gonna come. Oh, we got Jacqueline Sue in the chat. What's up, Jacqueline Sue? How you doing? All right. So I don't know why a homeless woman that doesn't have custody of her kids is getting pets. Well, yeah, priorities, right? That don't make no sense to me either. It's like you're getting a cat that seems right. Where did she get the Siamese cat from? Did she pay for it?
I don't know.
Because cats like that are expensive to buy.
Yeah.
All right, hey Jay Harrod, S Jam is back. He is. He's been doing his stuff. What's up, Jacqueline? Welcome.
Ah,
Okay.
juicer.
hmm So you know
Juicer
what?
me.
Yeah, if you want to look into that more yourself, please explain to me why she's had three cats in a matter of months, because that ain't right. That seems very Feety Beauty parallel to me, especially now having a Siamese that seems pretty expensive that she pushes around. Isn't it like a pink stroller?
Oh, I don't know. I
Yeah,
didn't know
some
about that.
stroller. I think it's pink. You didn't know about that? Well, yeah, that was what she's been doing at nighttime and everything. What's
Oh,
up, Bunny? Do part Siamese are easy to get? Okay, so it's not a full Siamese. I don't know. It seems like a Siamese cat, but I don't know if it's part or full. But it's still the same. There's been three cats in a matter of months. All right, let's go. So here's a lone entourage video. Who would have thought the besties from months ago would have a falling out? Go figure, Score World.
Jessica Messica is a YouTuber with over 5,000 subs. She is known for her involvement with Nader Elshami, where she was once a former moderator of his chats, and is known for sending explicit images to him. She would denounce her support of him after he made derogatory comments about the channel Gary Unfiltered, and now maintains she was only trolling Nader. To show her solidarity with Gary Unfiltered, Jessica made a video burning a sweatshirt belonging to Nader Elshami, which she is later seen wearing after it had been partially burnt.
Okay, we gotta clarify some things here. That isn't why she got booted out of the Nads community. Okay, even Angel Horns says so. If you look, let me pause it here because this is very important. If you look at the comment section, Angel Horns even gives her take on this, because I know I was around when that was happening. I remember when Jessica Messica was a mod and it didn't go like that. So, as Angel Horn says, she did not leave Natter because of Gary and the things Natter said. Messica was booted. She's not being honest. There's a lot that occurred during her departure from Natter. She used the Gary stuff to make herself look good. Exactly. She didn't want to leave. She didn't. She wanted to still stick around and do her shit and mess around with Nads, but Nads was onto her and was the wiser, and she got kicked out.
Due to her tendency to be messy, the term she uses to describe involving herself incessantly with other people's drama, Jessica has often found herself at the receiving end of criticism, especially most recently by a channel with 344 subs called Hurlworld LLC. Hurlworld LLC is extremely critical of Jessica, and much of their content involves exposing Jessica's former, and now dissolved, public Discord. Jessica was often called out for her Discord, and one of the issues people took aim at was her tendency to show the adult content of other creators. Jessica, for several months, maintained that because this content was on public websites, she was free to show it in her Discord for the entertainment and mockery of others. Whenever Jessica was called out for her Discord, she would insist there was no issue. She maintained that because it was a public Discord, anyone at any time was free to come in and observe, and that it should not be an issue. After all, it was a public Discord, and she claimed she had nothing to hide. Jessica recently issued privacy claims against Hurlworld LLC, again, a channel with less than 400 subs. As much of Hurlworld LLC's content involves exposing the public Discord, and not intimate details of Jessica's life, why are they receiving privacy complaints? This move is somewhat surprising, as only months earlier, Jessica received a false copyright from a channel called Bubble Tea. Jessica often showed the prawn of bubble tea in her Discord, in addition to another YouTuber, Miami Vice Pastels 83.
Yeah, like what is up with her showing like XXX rated pics of creators in her Discord? Is really disgusting thing to do. And you know what? I think I've explained the whole privacy complaint, privacy strike thing. Once again, people are like, it's just a privacy complaint, but the intention is still the same. Whether it's a strike or a complaint, whoever is issuing the strike or complaint wants a certain piece of content or certain pieces of content off the internet. So the intent is still the same, and Jessica's issued multiple dozens, in fact, to try and get the content off the internet. It's the same thing.
May I also say what scary old internet lady said in the chat? Jessica admitted that she only posted the images because she was mad. That's correct. Someone pointed that out to me the other day. And then goes on to tell the definition of revenge corn that she was reading from some legal website or something. And it literally was the definition of what she did.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
literally said, I put it up there because I was mad. Isn't that revenge? These are some dull crayons, y'all. I'm just pointing out how dull these crayons are here.
I see.
Like
Horwell
when you do
says,
something because you're mad, ain't that revenge?
yeah, yeah, it is revenge.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Anybody home in there in that bloated head? I don't think so.
Horwell says she and her friends have issued 20 plus complaints. Man, they're really, really, really going at it. Okay.
And only discontinued this practice after multiple complaints.
Welcome to Canada.
Along with
Amy.
making emojis out of these YouTubers' prawn, Jessica is known for airing a Narcotics Anonymous meeting in her Discord for other members to listen to. Many of her live streams involved speculating on the identity of others who wished to remain anonymous or not reveal themselves fully, and in one live stream, Jessica showed the TikTok account of an older woman she speculated could possibly be the real girlfriend of YouTuber S-Jam. It turned out the TikToker was not S-Jam's girlfriend at all, but a random woman on the internet her chat decided to ruthlessly mock. Many people took issues with Bubble Tea's decision to strike the channel, and Bubble Tea would eventually relent and apologize to Jessica. So why, months later, is Jessica practicing a similar method of censorship? In addition to the aforementioned items, Jessica is also known for delivering the quote, tea, to her audience of 5K, and dishing on other people's lives, in addition to speculating on their identity. Why is a YouTuber who constantly talks about others, suddenly scared of being talked about herself? Hurlworld LLC, as stated, is very critical of Jessica, but has not divulged information outside of what has been publicly broadcast by Jessica herself. The information obtained from the Discord was, after all, a public Discord, and when it served Jessica's purpose, she was happy to announce the transparency of the platform. These recent events came shortly after allegations were made that some of Jessica's devoted followers were sending harassing texts to people who have since defected from Jessica's channel.
Yep.
One person alleges they received a text telling them to relapse and unalive themselves, and states they had to change their phone number. In the past, Jessica's more extreme followers have often been accused of this type of behavior. Jessica justified the recent privacy complaints by stating privacy claims are not as severe as strikes, and should not affect Hurlworld LLC's channel.
They do, though.
But it does not answer the question. Is this a complaint against privacy, or criticism? Or was she simply bored and devoid of tea, and looking to stir up drama? And why is she now looking so closely to guard her own privacy, when she has been so reckless with the privacy of others in the past?
All right. So pretty much, like I said, she made Bubble Tea apologize for the strike. Well, I guess her world needs an apology. If Bubble Tea had to apologize for striking, well, how much dozens of privacy complaints, aka privacy strikes, has Jessica Messica made? So how about we get an apology to her world here for doing what she just did, because that ain't right. All right. What I want to do right now is get back into another Hurled World video. Hey, Miami, did you have any final thoughts on this situation or the Lone Entourage video?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. No problem. All right, we're gonna continue into this because, like I said, the whole thing with a lot of people yesterday and what's been happening, it's all coming to light, and I'm glad it's coming to light. Lone Entourage said they're gonna make a full documentary on this. Who would have saw that coming a couple months ago? They were the best of friends, right? But here we are. Okay, I wanted to replay the whole spooky stoner clip where she talks about what revenge prawn is and how what Jessica Messica is doing in revenge prawn, but yet literally explains it to a T that it is indeed revenge prawn. And then how she was talking about your parts, it was completely disgusting. And these are the hangarounds for Jessica Messica, the crew, the lieutenants, So let's play this again because this is very eye opening because I know some people didn't see it. Let's go. Would you let Jess the mess on my panel? I used to let her.
They don't have to be private images. Is any type of revealing of sexual explicit images or videos of a person posting on the internet by somebody without consent of subject in order to cause him distress or embarrassment. That is the actual definition of what it is.
And that's what you and Jessica Messica crew is doing with Ariel G and Barney. Because Spooky
So
Stoner is also doing it.
if you post somebody's pictures, whether they sent it to you, whether it was in the cloud, whether it was on, it's different because the website that she posted it on was a website that she chose to post it. She's a regular poster there. She read the terms and conditions. She decided that was an 18 or older website. It was for specifically that type of content. That's where she wanted her content to be. But when he took it from there to YouTube, which is not a website for that, which she did not give him consent to share or put it there, and he only did it so that he can embarrass her, so that he can get this reaction from her, which is exactly the definition of revenge porn. That's exactly what it is. So that is what he did. I mean, that is what he did.
So what y'all
like
did?
I said before, if he had just sent the pictures to a couple of people he knew, or to a Discord somewhere, or
who's this Spooky Stoner? Another one of the culprits that has been engaging in activities to embarrass, shut up, vilify people, and is entertained by other people's explicit pictures in a Discord when they don't want their pictures to either no longer be there or to not be there at all in the first place. Now, I do understand that some people are posting their nudes in the Discord because it seems a lot of people were originally comfortable with each other. But one thing I've learned from my lessons of being new on YouTube, on the internet, is to not do that because sooner or later somebody's screenshotting it, somebody's saving your images, and there's multiple people willing and waiting down the road, whether it be days, weeks, or months, to release those images of you to embarrass you and shut you up and to have you do what they want you to do. So I've learned and understand that over time to never do that stuff. But yeah, I've heard a lot of people are posting their news in that Discord, and hey, there's few people out there that have them in folders on their computer right now waiting to distribute. Just saying, be careful.
If he had, put it in an email thread or some shit, that probably technically could have still been considered revenge porn, but not nearly as bad as him posting it to a whole other public website where children potentially could be watching, people who aren't 18 could be watching, teenagers, whoever. Like anybody and anyone and anybody could click on that video.
All right, here we go. Spooky Sterner, the piece of shit, saying, "Girl, it's dry," as in talking about talking about Miami Vice's private parts. Girl, it's dry, huh? Spooky Sterner. Okay.
Which I don't know what she's talking about because that's a lie, not to be TMI if they're watching what I think on the patio. But I mean, here's my thing. I originally shared this link with Jessica in an email in September of 2022. That was our very first communication because I was in a live on my channel and I just mentioned in passing for some reason that I did adult entertainment. I didn't go into any detail. Jessica was in there and she asked for the link. So I sent her the link because at the time we kind of liked each other a little bit, was like, very casual, very just whatever. So I sent her the link through email. That was our very first communication. I hadn't sent anybody else the link on YouTube at that time but her. So look, Cinnamon said Jessica acting like she didn't rub one out to Miami's videos. That's it. That's the hypocrisy. And she loved it. And she keeps referring to this sword corn. That's like a set of 3 pictures. The videos have nothing to do with that. So what they're watching, I'm on the porch. I'll just say that by myself. That has nothing to do with anything what they're talking about with the swords and stuff. And it was funny. Like, there's nothing funny about, to me, that video. So it's just weird to me that
Hmm.
she's sitting up being hypocritical about something she actually liked.
Right. But that's just the behavior, though. At least you're aware of it now, and um, I don't know how much more people are gonna be put in the crosshairs or be turned on, but sooner or later, this type of community is unsustainable because everybody like is at it can be anxious. Everybody is at risk of being the next person to get it, to get put out, and to get all their stuff talked about or put against them. Like, I would never want to be in this type of community. It's sick because you're always on edge because of this type of shit. But yeah, let's just continue the video. What else were you gonna say?
I was just going to say, some people are saying, why do you keep showing it? I think it's important to get out to as many people as possible how Jessica and her crew operate. I don't mind it being shown for that purpose, to get the word out. And I'll repeat again, like I said on my community post, if this were a man that I were involved with, and this was a group of mainly men doing this same thing, that man would probably be canceled or dragged by now.
100% would have, like, instantly.
Like, are you
Even
kidding me?
even yeah, even no
A man
evidence.
sitting up doing this to a woman, but because it's Jessica and everybody likes her and she's another woman too, it's not that bad. Oh, girl, but you put it out there. It's not that bad, girl. Anyway, so let's move on. No, he would be freaking canceled. Let's say if Monty had did some stuff like this. Come on.
I would have been canceled with no evidence already.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
already canceled,
ridiculous.
done, baked, cooked, whatever, put out with zero evidence. You don't gotta show anything. Just say that I did it, and I'll be done. Then everybody's like, yeah, I remember somebody saying that Monty did this. Kind of like what that piece of shit Timberlake was trying to do. No evidence whatsoever, just talking all types of shit for 4 hours, going in circles, no evidence. Just say whatever, and then hopefully it sticks, right? While she has been continually grifting, even a couple days ago, what, not even maybe a week ago, still asking people for money because her daughter's got to go to, what was it, Maryland, or was it Virginia? I can't even remember. Some bullshit that she made up. But yeah, let's continue with this.
Yeah, like if he had posted to another place where there's naughty stuff, that would have been different. Hell, if he had put it on Reddit, it probably would have been cool. But
Okay, Spooky Sterner was saying, why is she using just a fingertip? Like, yeah, this is gross. Very, very, very gross. And
hell,
what
if he
else?
had put it on Reddit, it probably would have been cool. But not YouTube.
Y'all can hear it. Seriously, where the hell is Bebe been? Has she been around? Because she's making some really nasty comments here.
How do you even know what? I don't even know what a horse pee looks like.
What did she say? It was a, like, I'm so sorry to keep putting this. I'm so
No,
sorry,
you're
but
fine.
yeah, we need to put this out there so that people know this is the type of shit that they do to each other and to other people. Well, yeah, what does a horse pussy look like?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Baby, you sick.
I'm not embarrassed because I'm not ashamed of my body, but
It's
it's
not
just surprising
revenge
to
porn.
me.
It definitely, most certainly is revenge porn, sir. It is. Just because you like Marty don't mean it's not.
Wait a second.
And it's
So,
still wrong.
right, a baby crossed sides a long time ago. What do you mean by that, baby crossed sides? So, which side is baby on now?
And again, this is another example of somebody who likes somebody, so he's choosing not to see shit for what it actually is. Just like people don't hate foodies, so they're choosing not to see that Marty's behavior towards her is fucked up. Like they're choosing not to see it. But it's definitely not okay.
Stoner, I can't work things out with a narcissist. You can't talk to them.
True. Very, very, very true. All right. Um, hey, if you want to come up and say something, because I know some people might want to come up, just send me a message on Instagram or Twitter. I'll get your message and you can come on up because, once again, like I said, we need to talk about this because not a lot of people are aware, and some people that are aware that are creators or, have a platform just want to ignore it because, either they want it to continue, like certain creators, or they just don't really give a shit about what's happening to people who are part of an audience.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just wrong. Stoner smokes weed all day. Yeah, you're welcome, Stoner Files. It's all good. All right. There is the longer clip of Barney going off. I'm not sure when Horror World is gonna talk about the Barney situation, but let's play a couple minutes of this whole Barney deleted stream from a
Let me
couple days
go
ago.
to the
The 11th or the 12th is when Barney did this stream and was doxing many people, including Eggy Toast. Buzwabi says best thing to do with narcissistic people is ignore them. Right, exactly. All right, let's play some of this. Let's
let
go.
me go to the YouTube chat. So for one, Jacqueline just came in the chat with the picture of me and my nephew. The thing is about that, I don't really care if she uses that picture because it's not even a good picture for one, and it's mad old. Two, if I were to go in a chat or use her child's picture right now, she would be crying out, talking about how it's fucked up.
It is messed up. Like, people stop using other people's children's as your profile picture. Barney does it a lot. She keeps using Jacqueline Sue's picture a lot, and it's wrong. But we need to stop this. Even just Breezin had her kid's picture used yesterday. People need to stop doing that. It keeps happening way too much in the community. Erado, what's up? Welcome.
But yeah, I'm about to just show y'all shit. I'm gonna go to my channel though to hi Aubrey. Hopefully your mother isn't still doing meth. Hello Ariel G. There's let me share the live. It's a freaking Discord. This is like gonna be a short live because I did want to cover Kaya Simmons and is that her name Simmons and all the other people, but like I just have to cover Jacqueline Sue real fast, and we could cover her world as well. But I just want to put a picture on the screen really fast because one thing about Jacqueline is
Thanks,
she's mad
BG.
pussy. Like she will comment something and then immediately take it back when you put the bitch in her place. So basically, let's go to this.
Oh.
Yeah, because her world, like, once again, I really wouldn't know who it is. But now it's people are thinking it's what's her name? Luxicon. And I've had an encounter with
Can I say one thing? Who's the one who keeps deleting their live streams? Barney. Who's the one who will comment something then delete it? Barney and RLG. I've seen them do it multiple times. All right, mindful Edna. We're gonna add Edna. What's up, Edna? How you doing? Can
Hey
you hear us?
everyone. Hey
Yeah.
Monty,
What's up? What's up?
Miami.
What's up?
How are you?
Hey there.
Hey, how's it
I'm
going?
doing well. I'm on yeah, I'm on break from lunch. I'm on break from work. I'm on lunch.
Okay.
I'm
All
a
right.
little
I
relaxed
see.
too. It's about to be a half day.
Oh,
So this is a
nice.
mess. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about the whole entire situation? Like, what exactly is going on, and what are your thoughts?
The more you kind of talk about just the revenge prawn, the madder I get about it, honestly, because Miami, like I know you were laughing it off, but it's like I'm so mad for you because there was at some point a real connection and it's such a betrayal. Like it just hurts my heart. And I'm not even like a romantic person, but it's just it makes me so frustrated. It's like it's not okay.
Mm. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So.
Yeah,
You're
it's not okay,
welcome.
but don't worry about that. I'm gonna take care of it.
Hmm.
Uh-oh, what does that mean?
I'll
I
just leave it
know.
there.
Well, yeah, of course, within the confines of the law, people don't be, don't be getting any ideas. All right, in between this, I'm gonna
Oh
play
yeah,
this.
nothing illegal. Let me put that
Yeah.
out there. Nothing illegal.
Of course. Of course. Yeah, we're not the Messica crew here, just doing whatever.
No.
All right, let me play this for a second here. This is where Messica, remember Messica was a supervisor at an arcade, slept with half the employees. Hey, that's another thing I wanted to bring up. It's like Jessica Messica can drink a little bit of wine and then drive her car, blow her tire, and then get pissed at cops because she's driving drunk with a blown tire,
Yeah.
flopping all over the road. It's okay when she does it. If S Jam is alleged to be drinking and driving, we didn't know for sure, but most people say most likely he was. He gets so much flack and shit for days. Jessica does it, it just, nothing happens. She's sleeping with people at an arcade when she is in a higher position than them. And then she had to resign. Why are you resigning? Because you got in trouble. Either you're going to get in trouble with the law or at least with the workplace. So you got the hell out of there and decided to go back to Mohegan Sun in Cassville, Connecticut. That's what she did. It's like, yeah, it's complete hypocrisy. But let's play this for a second.
I'm going to say something, and it could be an unpopular opinion. I'm a supervisor at my job, and I do not think it's wrong to use feminine persuasion. I think feminine persuasion is a tool and a gift, and you can use it.
Okay, so in other words, you had sex with your male employees to get them to do things. What things exactly?
I'm going to say something, and it could be an unpopular opinion. I'm a supervisor at my job, and I do not think it's wrong to use feminine persuasion. I think feminine persuasion is a tool and a gift, and you can use it.
All right, well there you go. We heard it directly from her. That's what she was doing, having
Well,
sex with her
okay.
employees.
To be fair, it did cut her off. So we don't know exactly what the full context of that statement
But
was, but
she
it's
did
it's
literally
hard.
say that she was a supervisor and she slept with half the employees there. So putting
Yeah,
two
it's
and two
pretty
together,
bad.
it is pretty bad. Yeah.
I'm just, I don't know. I guess I'm a glass half full, like silver lining type of person. Those guys must have been so excited. They were so jazzed. They were like trying to get all their boys on. It's so funny. Like I know it's not okay, but it probably ran good for a minute.
You know what? We can make a lot of assumptions with that. I mean, like, what was she having sex during work hours? Was it before work? Was it early before other employees got in? Was it late after all the other
I
employees
mean, if
left?
it's a work activity, why not do it on the clock?
Jesus, you get into so much trouble with that. Not only with like the workplace, but legally. You know what? We'll just leave that for another time.
All right, Mr. HR.
Or we don't even know if people were being forced into that stuff. There's so much things that you can consider when saying stuff like that,
Yeah.
especially when you're a supervisor, because I've heard of situations like that where to get extra hours. I was hearing like employees used to have to lay down with their supervisors for extra hours. I'm like, are you serious? For you to work, you gotta sell yourself to your boss to get
That's
extra working hours. I've
crazy.
heard that, but it happens at places.
What are these jobs I've never in my life? Like people are I did get tricked into some extra hours before, but not like that. That's crazy. But there was a movie that was about was it called Compliance? I think it might have happened at a McDonald's or something, but
Mm,
it was a practical joke that went way too far. Turned into an essay situation, and it happened it was like uh what was it, like a accusation of theft or something like that.
mhm.
No, you
So
haven't. Okay, well, never mind.
All right.
But
Color
anyways,
Purple
that's
says they could have been caught on camera too. Yeah, could have been.
yeah, probably. But those cameras get deleted all the time, I'm sure.
Right. Well, wouldn't you want to be a fly in the wall when this was happening, or what somebody around town would have to say about that situation? Because I'm sure there's more to it.
Oh yeah, somebody knows something.
Yeah, somebody somewhere in Connecticut knows something. At whichever arcade that is, like there has to be like a few arcades like that, because if you're gonna go back to Mohegan Sun and you were a supervisor at an arcade, that means it's not like a regular arcade, because those are very much the 90s, early 2000s. They were practically all closed down, like the regular arcades where it's just like a establishment owned by one person or a family or a group of people, and they just have machines. Those days are done. Like when I think of arcades now, I think of like places like Palladium. Like a big huge corporation has.
Like Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, like on day, yeah, exactly, like
Okay.
Dave and Buster's, where it's this huge corporation that has all these machines in a big place, and that's how you make money. The mom and pops arcades, those days are done, because we used to have those in Toronto at like Young and
Hmm.
Dundas, and they died out because you just couldn't compete with the bigger guys.
So Monty, what were you in Connecticut?
Where?
When?
Oh, I was in Connecticut a couple years ago. I was in New Haven area, but if you know Connecticut, I mean, you know Connecticut, because Connecticut ain't that huge. There's New
Oh,
Haven
okay,
and
I
there's Hartford
understand.
are like the biggest places. So you're gonna know a lot of stuff about Connecticut if you live there. Not huge at
Well,
all. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Her world says she was also fired from that casino, was she? I don't know. She
Well, she
never
couldn't have
really.
been fired if she was able to go back, was she? Or maybe she had the same deal running with the casino, and they just was gonna take her
Well,
up
I
on
think
it.
so. What happened was she left, or got pushed out for some reason. Went to their kid and went back to Mohegan Sun. But then I think that's when her will is saying that she got fired from Mohegan Sun.
Oh, okay.
And this was sometime last year, because that was around the same time that she couldn't be she lost the car and whatnot because of the whole DUI situation.
Monty, what's this picture that we're looking at? There's a
This
baby coming out of.
um Julie Roseanne, aka Barney, aka Kermit the Frog, is just a weirdo. That's what she is. She keeps putting up these like sexually I don't know, enticing, or what's the opposite of enticing, like offensive photos, thinking she's all that.
Okay.
And yeah, but we're gonna continue this for a little bit more. Once again, I'm not sure if her world, are you gonna put up the next deleted stuff from Barney, because you said you have it. So I guess we're gonna view a few more minutes of this, and then we're gonna view something else. But yeah, this is pretty much
Lexicon. I
Barney
didn't
just
even know her, and she was
doxing
talking shit
people.
about me to IE People, which is another person in this community. At first, I thought that her world was cinnamon. That's what I thought it was. But they were like, no, it's not.
Sweet and Sour says,
Hold on. How do you?
yes, she was the first to threaten. Yet she was the first to threaten legal action against Nader. She did threaten it, but yet look at what she's doing to other people, posting their news all over the place. She didn't want her stuff posted. She really acts a certain way that behind the scenes she's doing even worse. She's posting multiple people's shit all over Discord servers.
How do I add something here?
Did you hear about Becky?
Just give me.
ALR's ex?
Yeah, what happened to Becky?
Oh, Becky just came back basically saying life is tough and she could use some money. But it's like, girl, same over here. Like,
Mm-hmm. Well, I did
put
see
out a
that she
video. 'Cause, you know, the video. Like, you know, the video.
posted a video, like yesterday. 'Cause, you know, the video. Posted a video, like yesterday. 'Cause, you know, the video. Posted a video, like yesterday. 'Cause, you know, the video. Posted a video, like yesterday. 'Cause, you know, the video. Like yesterday. But I didn't watch it because I'm not really into the ALR, Becky, and everybody else situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're saying that yeah, she posted a video saying times are tough and she wants some money. But remember, her channel was a gift. She had at one point nearly 100,000 subscribers. Some people
I
would kill for that.
know.
You could easily just make videos every day and be good. Simple, easy videos. Exactly. Why is Becky begging with 77.7K subs and 53,000 views? It don't make no sense. With that,
Oh,
you can easily make six figures a year. She should not be begging. Doesn't matter what your internet connectivity stuff is. Move to a better place where you have or get better internet and do videos and get yourself out of that situation. Don't stay in it and expect people to give you their money. Like that's wrong.
so if she's gonna be depressed and everything, she could be that anywhere. Just
Yeah.
pick another low cost of living place to, I know it's probably she has a friend or, family nearby, but I don't know. Just go for it, Becky, Try something
Hmm.
new.
She should try something new, but haven't people been saying that for like forever now? But she has just not done that over and over and over again. People are like, Becky, you got to just make videos, put out videos, do a live stream, make your money that way. But still, Becky's mugshot was sad. All right, see you later. Who's taking off? Okay, we're gonna continue with just a few more of Barney here, and then we're gonna get into something else. I wanted
Okay.
to read something of how one person made me die of laughter about how they see Jessica Messica as telling people how they don't know how to troll like Jessica Messica. Is this really trolling? I don't think it is like truly trolling. It's gone beyond trolling. It's gone dark. How the hell did Becky get 77K subs? Well, first she got nearly 100,000 subs, and then she kept on not uploading content for what, like a year and a half, 2 years. Yeah, about 2 years, and then she lost subs because the content she was uploading was like gameplay walkthrough or just really stupid stuff that nobody wants to hear. So she lost subs. What's the highest was Becky ever at? Wasn't it like 80 something or like close to 90K or something like that? I can't remember.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, but she had close to 100K to start and she dropped to 77 something. So with that, you can
Miami.
make good
Oh,
money.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Miami, do you have any update on ALR's response to you shooting your shot?
Oh, ALR, Amber Baby has not hit me up yet. I am so disappointed about that. I was just thinking
Me
about that the other night
too.
when she was talking about she was ready to move on and stuff. And I'm just like, baby, you can move on with me. What the heck? Like, she is
What is she
missing me and I'm in
saying?
broad daylight, plain sight, huh?
I don't know what she is thinking. You know what?
What is she
She's not on
saying?
this side of girl world. She hasn't seen the video. She
But I
doesn't know.
tagged her in it.
Yeah, so she'll show up.
Oh,
Yeah.
My heart is slowly breaking. Like, I heard her the other day. I saw something the other day with Amber, and I just thought, damn, see, baby, I could have helped you with that. What was it, the thing crawling out of her braid? What was it, lice? I could do a Nix treatment on her.
oh,
Yikes.
I
Yeah,
can
I heard
help
that.
her
When
with
did that
that.
happen
That's
with the whole
love.
bugs? Like 2 days ago or something? As I heard people commenting that they're trying to figure out what the hell was crawling on her.
Oh, Kayla. My secret is, oh my God. Yes, it was some lice or like a tick or a flea. And I was like, look, I can help her with that. I don't know what she's thinking, but it's cool. You know, sometimes people need time to realize the right person is right there in front of their nose.
All right. Well, keep shooting your shot, I guess. What can I
yeah.
say
I'm
about
I'm
it?
rooting for you.
Yeah,
Y'all, I really appreciate that. Pray for me.
we
Yes, for
definitely
sure.
will. All right. All right. Let's continue with this. We're gonna just do a few more minutes because I don't know. Like what can I say about this? Julie was basically trying to dox people. That when she did the stream, she doxed Eggy Toast. Eggy Toast had a problem with it, and she was doxing anybody and everybody all over, and then she
Why was
deleted
she
it.
doxing people? What is her
uh
problem?
well, that's what she does. She usually is focused more on Jacqueline Sue most of the time, but now it's Jacqueline Sue and Dark Roses. People who are she does it to people who she believes are vulnerable in some way, shape, or fashion. Which, of course, Jessica thinks
Sad
the same way.
because Dark Roses, that lady, she's whew. Have you seen her streams and her talk about
I
the different
I
men?
I have seen like one. I really don't want to go into that stuff because I think it's just really sad that people are saying that she needs help, but then their type of help is trolling her, talking about going on dates with who's that guy she likes, Hunter something.
Yeah, it's like an alternate reality or something that she's kind of playing around with. And it's hard to say what's going on because there's real people and there's fake people.
Yeah, I'm
Like, does she
really.
know who's trolls and does she think and I don't know. And then and I don't know who's all trolls, so I
Yeah, you
feel
know what? I
crazy just watching it.
I really don't want to get into that because I've seen a lot of dark stuff on the internet. I remember when people were I know were going after Julie Terry so much that she unalived herself. Like this stuff really happens. Like some people,
Yeah.
there's different levels. Like some people will see something that Foodie Beauty is doing and talk about it, but not in like a mean, rude, or vile context. But other people will take it to a next level where they want that person to no longer be alive. And that's what happened with Julie Terryberry. Now, Julie Terryberry was another Canadian from London, Ontario, and she offed herself because of the constant teasing and harassment that was going online, especially on the farms. And a lot of people were really proud of their work, which was sickening to me that they got Julie Terryberry to off herself. I don't know what's up. Is this a Canadian thing? Like we got Foodie Beauty, may Julie Terryberry rest in peace. Because and then well, we've had a lot of dark stuff happen in this community. Not too long ago was the Little Mama situation. That's actually really sad as well.
Yeah.
Very, very, very sad. So there's a lot of dark stuff that's happening in the community and will continue to happen based on how some people are operating. Because some people just latch on to other people, and those people are typically in very vulnerable situations. Wasn't Dark Roses talking about financial stuff, like her last stream or her stream for a couple hours? Wasn't she saying or talking about 1K subs and financial stuff? I mean, it's very. I don't want to get into that sort of stuff.
I'm not sure
Uh,
exactly. I remember she was talking about the 1K subs, but I'm not sure how financial she got with it.
well, you know what? Yeah. On it, like I keep saying this, but I'm here on YouTube to enjoy my time and give people laughs and whatnot. I'm really not into this dark stuff and trying to get people to be upset or hurt themselves or unalive themselves. I'm not into that stuff. And so like this dark stuff is really dark. I'm just trying to shed light to it right now. But that is really not my MO for online stuff. So in time, I'll change content hopefully sooner than later. But yeah, this stuff is getting way too dark for me. Let's get back into this. This was not that long ago, but we got Vegas doll. I guess is still part of the community, but does she know that she's content?
I don't think
Uh,
she does.
she doesn't, right? Because she thinks she's part of the crew, but there's a crew inside of the crew where she gets laughed at because she's the content.
Hmm.
All right, but let's listen to this.
Also,
But let me just say this is
I took a
um
picture No, a lot of
Well,
those are from May 2022, and I haven't released them.
Vegas.
So I have a picture of my photo of my Google photo that I could show that I already took from the other phone.
Vegas, I want you to hear me. Your
can I
behavior.
bring
Your
can I
behavior.
bring something else up while we're all here? Like after I talked to Vegas that morning, Vegas, I really believed that like you weren't scamming anybody. So then I was trying to spread the word, like, hey, you guys, like I talked to Vegas, yada yada. Like I don't think she's lying, but everybody said that you already read that obituary like a month prior.
I didn't
They
get
said
the
that you read it to them
obituary.
personally. Yeah. So that like
How can I
changed
get
the
it?
whole story.
You're not listening. If I get it a month prior, she wasn't even dead a month prior.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
not a month, but like okay, basically I thought that you didn't even know that there was an obituary or that your mom was there's already been services until we told you the other day by sending the link. That's what you made it seem like. But apparently weeks ago, you were reading the obituary to people already, which means you already knew the dates of everything, which leads to the confusion of how did you not know if there were memorials or if she was cremated and stuff. So it just like brings the whole story back up again.
Okay, I told you she called me, and then I freaking told her what to put in my mom's dead body to be cremated.
Back sweet
I told her what to put, like you could put a little thing, and I was going to put that on my community post. All I know is people are saying in my real life, who the hell, why would Discord look up about your dead mom? Like, what's the point?
You
like, why are you
posted
guys
your
being
dead
creepy?
mom's GoFundMe for us to look at. You posted your dead mom's GoFundMe and pushed it and told me to donate and made me feel bad for not donating. It's you told us your mom's business, not us. Then you threatened to commit suicide. We got concerned about you and called your sister. I did. I took it upon myself. It's so
but wait. She told me there was more than one call. She said there was one lady, and I don't. Let me talk. You're not there, Cherries, because she's already texted.
What? Vegas told us we needed to give blood to raise money for the GoFundMe. Like, what the hell is going on in there? Are you serious? Holy crap! Okay, I didn't know that.
I was there.
Does she mean like plasma?
I was literally.
Well, yeah, like yeah, you could, yeah, I guess plasma. Use your blood to make some money and give it to Vegas for the GoFundMe. Like, wow.
That's one way to do it. She
Don't pay your power bill. It should have been. You
Yeah,
don't have to
like
pay a power bill, and you can give the.
yeah, the money to her. Are you serious? She also told us not to eat out. So she's telling you guys not to eat out so that you can save money to give to her GoFundMe.
Oh wow.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know this.
P.S.
No, I didn't know.
Oh, what did you say?
P.S. Vegas, whom I don't have a problem with, by the way, I just didn't think she was a good fit for the group, was the person that was one of the people that Jessica and Brooklyn or whoever, and also a few other people put back into the Discord after we had basically a vote, consensus, whatever, that she wasn't a good fit. She just threw her back in there for a social experiment. This is Vegas. Okay. Context is important.
It is. It very is. But yeah, it seems Vegas was put in there to kind of stir stuff up to, get some fun and giggles, some laughs.
She said there was
She was on the phone.
I was literally there. I left your.
No, I didn't know it was you, and that was very kind. I thought it was Naked and Laughing calling and then saying, she's getting bullied, and I thought, oh, that was time, and now it was you.
No, don't bring her into
You're
this.
not letting me talk.
Because she has nothing to do with this. It's stupid.
She's getting calls constantly. She's getting called constantly, and she's saying this is why they're bullying.
No,
she just texts me.
I can say if anybody's calling her, speak
I have no idea. It was a farmer. I have already been harassed by the farm.
I agree. I don't think she's getting called constantly. I think the only call has been Cherry's call, and it got misconstrued.
I can sing you right now. If I could get Discord on my other phone, I could.
Discord on your other phone. That's weird. Does that mean you record us sometimes, Vegas?
No, I don't have Discord. I said if I could go and add another Discord so you could see this phone and I could record a video. It's Wednesday, January 18th, 2023. That just happened.
Oh, really, Soil? She got mad
I
at
said
you?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if they see it. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm getting bullied.
Nobody's bullying.
Well, that's what she's telling me, my sister Dominique. Yeah, but I could take a picture of this. It just seems that they are trying to use this to bully you.
Maybe last night you told your sister how someone made a fake screen name about you. Maybe your sister is talking about that bullying.
No.
Maybe you get naked and laughing and you're super confused because I could see naked and laughing telling you everybody's bullying you.
Okay, I thought it was because I'm fat or the farms, they were trying to make me an LOL cow. They record everything I do. They do a lot of stuff. So I never was really that scared because they do pranks. They call.
You weren't scared because you lied about the whole thing. You weren't scared because you made it all up.
Wait a second. So basically, she's lying to us, but doesn't know we know. What was she lying about? That's what I want to know.
Hello?
All right. All right. Here we go. We're gonna like poor Vegas. Well, actually, not exactly poor Vegas. I've had my own interactions with Vegas. I remember when back in 2021, people were really worried about her, and she used to come into my chat. She would type in caps, and some people get mad like, "Why are you constantly typing in caps for?" And she's like, "Well, I can't really see that well. That's why I do it."
She always does that. She's a cap typer.
Because she has eye problems.
Typing in all caps is a red flag, if you ask me. I knew somebody typing in all caps, and I don't even talk to them anymore. I'm telling you. You don't see that as a red flag? Do you know anybody who's sane and who's healthy, you got a good relationship with, that types in all caps?
You silly.
I rest my case. I'm just saying.
Lord. But honestly though, I feel bad for Vegas in the sense that I'm not saying she's just like, you know, a perfect person, but they used her for entertainment. Well, when I say they, I mean Jessica Brooklyn, which is one of her mods. They used her a lot of times for entertainment, in my opinion. Like just the way she was thrown back into the Discord like that. I've said it before. I didn't think it was right how it was done. If you did want to bring someone back genuinely as your friend, that's not the way to do it. Because she's clearly a little fragile.
Yeah, but she's allowing herself to also be that entertainment at this point because she knows.
She is.
Because I was the same thing was that it was attempted with me where I left the Discord and I was invited back and it was very clear that I was only there, or that was there for a certain agenda. And I said no thank you and I left again.
And they
That's all
will
you have
do
to
that
do.
sometimes. They will be
Yeah.
like, because I've been in there when Jessica has been like, I'm bored. Let's unblock or invite back such and such a person into Gut Girl, for example, for entertainment. There was somebody who used to post a lot in there. I can't remember their name, but she would unblock and unblock them for entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
Yikes. All right, so does anybody remember who that was?
Some of the people in the chat might. Oh, it was somebody. It was so much mess. I can't even remember sometimes. Recall who's who.
Okay,
It was
gotcha.
actually a few people like that. Beanbag, that's one of them. I feel like she does that now with Bali. Yep. Beanbag. Somebody else too.
Was it
There
Shell?
were a few. Shell. That was who it was. Shell. Shell would get blocked, unblocked, blocked, unblocked, invited in, kicked out, all depending on how bored she was. Most of that stuff she does because she's bored. These are her words. I'm not making any of this up. It's what she said.
Gotcha. Oh man. Well, what can we say? I guess Jessica Messica says she's gonna be back tonight streaming. We'll see how that is. I think after all she's done, and she's gotten an apology from Bubble Tea about the strike, I think she needs to give an apology to her world, as well as to you, Miami Vice. Has she given you like a genuine apology?
She posted a video that was an apology video, about my content. But you said a genuine one? No, because she still does little passive aggressive comments about my content.
I
It's
see.
still like you know what I mean, like little slick comments to make fun of it while she's doing this. And I want to ask everybody again to imagine if she were a man talking about they're sorry and then turning around making a slick passive aggressive comment to roast it again while doing an apology, and how that would be received. Either man or woman is wrong, but I just want to point out the double standard again here.
Yeah,
Gross.
yeah. Well, Gore World is
Mhm.
full of double standards like that, and it's gonna continue as long as Gore World continues. So we shall see what happens. But if there's any last comments or thoughts or whatever, I'll wrap this up. So if you want anything to add, Edna or Miami Vice, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll add something. I don't want her ugly ass apology, especially if it's not going to be genuine. Because I mean, what's done is done. She made her choice, and she finds it funny or something. So I mean, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay, Edna.
When I say that's
On
okay,
that,
it don't mean it's okay. You know what I mean. That's okay. You gonna see. Go
it is.
ahead.
It is what it is. Yeah. No, just thank you, everyone. Thank. I don't have any last words. Just thanks. Have a good night.
Yeah, people. Hopefully we. I don't think this is gonna be the end of the messiness. I think, in fact, this might just be beginning. There's a lot out there. A lot's gonna continue to be out there, and I think Jessica Mesa could, for all intensive purposes, double down. Kayla Marie, you said that you're gonna do a video, so I guess I'm gonna be looking at that. And if you don't mind, I'll ask if I can go over it. Her World, I know you're gonna bring something else out, so stay tuned for that. Shout outs to Her World. If you don't know the channel, let me actually put it on the screen because I've been using a lot of Her World content because Her World has been documenting this stuff, and without Her World, I would not know that half of this stuff is going on. So shout outs to Her World. Here's the channel. Thank you everybody for listening to this. I mean, make your own opinion from what's been said. It's a lot of dark sides to the internet. Jessica Messica's crew ain't that great, and just be safe out there. Like, beware of what you put online, because I've seen time and time and time and time again how certain people can really do certain mean, nasty things. I've even said my own what was it? My own Twitter group. I had a Twitter group of like 11 people, and even in my own trigger group, I would see people start, being friendly with each other. It was like a mod group. I had like, like 10 mods because it was 11 people, 10 plus myself. All of a sudden, people started getting real personal with each other. And I would go in the group. I'm like, hey, let's not, put our personal information in a group chat because you never know who's going to do what. Soon, little days or like a week or so later, all of a lot of people's information was in a Discord server, somebody else's Discord server. So out of 10 other people, one or more of them was screenshotting stuff in a mod group and putting it in a Discord server to make fun of. And this is why I say, people, be careful of who you share information with. Be careful of what you do on the internet. I know, once again, that like that Discord, a lot of people were putting out their snooze out there. Well, unfortunately, I think a lot of vile people probably have screenshots or the actual, JPEG or PNG of whatever photo you put out there. So just beware. And Jessica's crew like to jump people out. If you don't know what that means, it's a gang term where before you leave the group, you gotta get beat up first. And it seems that's what they're doing over the internet. Anyways, thank you again, everybody. Appreciate you,
Thank you,
Miami
Monty.
Vice. Yeah,
Thank
I'll
you.
link to Miami Vice as well, so that people are aware because I've had Miami Vice in here many, many, many times, and yeah, check out her channel. She does some good stuff, and we'll have her up once again. Thank you so much, Miami Vice. There you go, and take care of yourselves, everybody,
Bye,
and have a
Edna.
good one. Bye,
Bye
bye,
bye.
Anna. Take care.